my friend. Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to talk about everything in life begins with a seed. Let's go. Welcome back. Thanks so much for being here. So in my morning devotional today, that was one of the messages, was everything in life begins with a seed. And so I decided I really wanted to make a video about it because it was such an inspiration to me, and I am so wooed by the garden. But this goes even deeper, and yet our garden, the whole life cycle, the planting of seeds, is such a huge lesson for all of us, right? And it maybe kind of explains to me why this is so miraculous to me, and perhaps I can take this excitement, the joy that comes from this garden, it just really like lights me up. When I take a seed and I plant it, I make starts. I love doing the starts and watching them grow really fast. I mean, it's so exciting. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And yet, in life, if we do that, the next passage was, you will reap what you sow. And isn't that the truth? If you plant a tomato, you're going to get a tomato, right? Not if you plant a tomato, you might get a cherry. So in life, you reap what you sow. What are you sowing out there? Are you sowing happiness and joy? Or are you sowing doom and gloom? Like, what do you want more of? Because that's what you're going to get. I had just never really thought of it in this manner. Now, I know thoughts are things, and what we focus on we get, but I never really put the analogy on with sowing and reaping in my life. In the garden, yes, all the time. But I was listening to Pastor Rick Warren this morning, and this message came from him, and what has inspired me to do this quick video, because seeds are amazing, aren't they? So one seed, we don't even know how many seeds will come from the one seed. Think about it. If we plant or we germinate one tomato seed, how many fruit are on that tree? And how many seeds are in each piece of fruit? Like, there's so many. So think about that. I mean, it's so crazy when you think about that. Think about that in your life, okay? If you sow something, as small as it is, it doesn't matter what it is, and you sow something that you love, that you enjoy, you sow joy out in the world, you sow happiness in your life, you sow your love of the garden, right? Then you are going to end up with a bountiful garden. My garden, I am going to do a video on this here real soon, but my garden, where it's at now, is not where I started. And I learn something all the time, and that's what's so awesome about it. So awesome. All right, so the other thing I want to talk about seeds is seed sharing is pretty awesome as well. I mean, it means so much to me. I recently got some seeds from my Facebook friend Beatrice. She's here locally to me, and I planted a sunflower in memory of a gal that we lost, that was in another gardening group. Well, actually, she's in Friends of Roots and Refuge, Kristen Smith. And so I have a spot in my garden. I planted this sunflower that came from seeds for Katie. Beatrice lost her daughter, Katie. So do you see all this meaning, all this? Oh, it's just so powerful. And so when I water that sunflower every morning, I not only think of Kristen, but I also think of Beatrice and her daughter Katie. Their life lives on, and you know, yes, it's just we're doing it in memory of them, but it doesn't matter. The feelings are still there, the emotion is there, and we're thinking about them. And so yeah, I mean, that's amazing. I'm sowing remembrance of loved ones, and so, you know, perhaps there will be more remembrance of my son Cliff. You see how that goes? You share, you continue to sow, and you will reap what you sow. Okay, then I had shared my love of my garden and my sunflowers in a real estate mastermind group of mine, totally unrelated to gardening, but because my channel is for my why, which is my son Cliff and Clifford's house, and helping young adults with their mental health, healing them. And Clifford Properties, which is my real estate company, is a catalyst to that facility, location, property, whatever you want to call it. Homestead. It's so amazing how things come around, and why I've learned all this stuff, and why this stuff has been so important to me. It's all coming around. God is good. He plants the seeds, boy, big time. Anyway, so our homestead, Clifford's house, will be fed in many ways from this real estate business of mine, Clifford Properties. Anyway, this one gal, she saw my garden and she said it made her smile so big, and she wanted to send me some seeds. So I'm saving it. I haven't opened it yet. I told her that the other day. So here it is. Here's my seeds, and I'm going to open them up right now with you. My dog's chasing flies. Is it flies or butterflies? From Selena. Selena's from Houston, Texas. Let's see what she sent. All right, it says, that beautiful card, it says, Priscilla, I wanted to share some Texas love for your garden. Hope they do well and bring a smile to your face, Selena. Oh my gosh, thank you, Selena, so much. Mwah. Okay, and, oh, Texas blue bonnets. Isn't that cool? Wildflowers can be the most exciting and rewarding of all flowers. The Texas state flower is very popular and easy to grow in most areas of the U.S., Mexico, and southern Canada. Scatter seeds in a sunny location and well-drained soil during fall or early spring for best results. Loosen soil. So, spring or early summer is when they bloom. So I'm thinking I may take half of these and try them in the front of my house. I'm really careful with flowers because there's so many awesome flowers that are not good for dogs, and so we're ultra careful. But in the front of my house, I can plant things that I don't have to worry about my dog. So, Selena, I'm gonna plant some of these in the front of the house. Oh my goodness, this camera, I tell you what, it shut off right in the middle. But yes, I will plant those seeds in the front, and we'll do it now, and then I'll save some that I'll plant in the fall that maybe we'll see flowers next spring. Thank you, Selena, and thank you all of my friends out there. Thank you for stopping by today. Until next time, peace. Bye now.